This show is part of One Place, a daily network of focused briefings across the stories people follow most.
Welcome to today's roundup. We have a packed show covering everything from Academy Award snubs and legendary feuds to major music comebacks and viral social media moments. Let's get right into the headlines.
Lip readers decode Timothée Chalamet's strained Oscar night exchange.
Jane Fonda slams Barbra Streisand over Robert Redford's tribute.
Viewers call for the Oscars to be canceled entirely.
Zendaya mocks viral AI wedding photos with Tom Holland.
Sarah Michelle Gellar blames executive for Buffy reboot failure.
Psych evals ordered for Mormon wives stars after fight.
NBC plans Savannah Guthrie's return amid Hoda Kotb questions.
The Pussycat Dolls announce a massive 2026 reunion tour.
Jane Fonda doubles down on her Robert Redford jealousy.
Lewis Hamilton goes public with Kim Kardashian on Instagram.
First up, Timothée Chalamet had a rough night at the Oscars, and lip readers have now revealed just how uncomfortable he felt. Despite being an early favorite for his role in Marty Supreme, public opinion turned against him following comments he made about ballet and opera. On the big night, he lost the Best Actor award to Michael B. Jordan. A lip reader caught him telling Kylie Jenner that he hated the experience, looking visibly strained while trying to maintain a polite smile for the cameras throughout the long ceremony.
It really seemed like a brutal evening for him, especially with the Stop Timmy campaign gaining so much momentum before the show. When Adrian Brody announced Michael B. Jordan as the winner for Sinners, Chalamet offered polite applause, but the disappointment was written all over his face. He even told Kylie he needed a big cuddle later that night. It is a stark contrast to his previous wins at the Golden Globes, where he was the man of the hour. Now he is facing a very different public reception.
Next, a new Hollywood feud has erupted between two legendary icons, Jane Fonda and Barbra Streisand. The tension started at the Oscars when Streisand was chosen to present the tribute to the late Robert Redford. Fonda, who is 88, was reportedly furious because she felt her connection to Redford was much stronger. She pointed out that she made 4 films with him, including Barefoot in the Park and The Electric Horseman, while Streisand only worked with him once on The Way We Were. Fonda did not hold back her frustration.
Fonda actually ranted to reporters, questioning why Streisand was the one on stage when she had so much more to say about their shared history. She admitted she was always in love with Redford and praised his values and his massive contribution to independent cinema. Meanwhile, Streisand gave a very emotional performance, singing the theme from their famous film and calling Redford an intellectual cowboy. It is fascinating to see such a public disagreement between stars of this caliber, proving that professional rivalries in Hollywood truly never have an expiration date.
Moving on, the Oscars are facing a serious identity crisis, as viewers and critics alike call for the ceremony to be scrapped. Sunday night's broadcast was slammed as predictable and boring, with many winners not even bothering to show up in person. Social media was flooded with complaints about the dry humor and the repetitive nature of the awards. With viewing figures struggling to stay above 20 million, the Academy is making a desperate move to YouTube in 2029. This marks the end of a 50-year partnership with ABC as they try to find a younger audience.
The feedback from fans was incredibly harsh this year, with many saying the show felt like a gathering of people they had never heard of. Even with stars like Timothée Chalamet and Elle Fanning in attendance, the energy just was not there. People are tired of the same movies winning across every major award show before the Oscars even begin. If the Academy cannot find a way to make the night feel essential and exciting again, the move to a streaming platform might just be the final chapter for what was once Hollywood's biggest night.
Next up, Zendaya recently appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live to address those viral AI-generated wedding photos featuring her and Tom Holland. She told Kimmel that many people in her life were actually fooled by the fake images, even coming up to her in person to congratulate her on the gorgeous ceremony. To poke fun at the situation, she released her own fake reception video. It was actually a clip from her upcoming movie, The Drama, but with Tom Holland's face crudely edited over her actual co-star, Robert Pattinson. It was a hilarious way to handle the rumors.
She cheekily doubled down on the joke, claiming the edited footage was real and that she was definitely there. The wedding rumors have been swirling for a while, especially after her stylist, La Roche, gave some cryptic answers on the red carpet recently. By using humor to address the AI images, Zendaya managed to shut down the misinformation while keeping fans entertained. It highlights just how convincing AI has become, to the point where even close friends of major celebrities are struggling to tell the difference between a real-life event and a digital fabrication.
Now, too, Sarah Michelle Gellar is speaking out about the sudden cancellation of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot at Hulu. She revealed that she received the news just as she was about to take the stage at the SXSWE festival. Gellar blamed the failure on a specific executive who reportedly bragged about never seeing the original series. She described it as an uphill battle from day one because the person in charge did not understand or respect the property. It was a major blow to the team, especially since director Chloe Zhao is a lifelong fan.
The timing was particularly painful because the cancellation happened right as Zhao was celebrating 8 Oscar nominations for her film Hamnet. Gellar told Zhao to focus on her success and not let the reboot news ruin her moment. The project, titled Buffy New Sunnydale, had a lot of momentum behind it, but the lack of support from the top levels of the studio ultimately killed it. Fans are devastated, as this was one of the most anticipated reboots in years. It shows how much power a single executive can have over a beloved franchise.
Then we have the drama behind the scenes of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has taken a dark turn. Production was halted after a major fight between Taylor Frankie Paul and Dakota Mortensen, and now authorities have ordered psychological evaluations for both parties. There are serious allegations of child and spousal abuse being investigated by the Utah Division of Child and Family Services. Dakota reportedly disappeared for 3 weeks after the incident, which forced cameras to stop rolling. The situation has become so unsettling that several other cast members are refusing to continue filming until things are resolved.
It is a very messy situation with conflicting stories from both sides. Dakota claims Taylor was physically abusive toward their young son, while Taylor's camp alleges that Dakota was the aggressor during a heated argument in a car. Producers were reportedly trying to keep the show moving, but the cast pushed back, unwilling to work while such serious claims were circulating. This goes far beyond typical reality TV conflict and has entered a legal and safety realm that puts the entire future of the series in jeopardy. Everyone is waiting for the results of the investigations.
Next, NBC is carefully planning Savannah Guthrie's return to the Today Show following the disappearance of her mother, Nancy. Producers want her first morning back to be a hopeful and respectful moment, possibly involving a tribute on the plaza with yellow balloons. This symbol has been used by the community in Tucson to show support during the search. However, there is a complicated question regarding Hoda Kotb's role in the return. While Hoda has been a steadying force during Savannah's absence, the current plan focuses almost entirely on Savannah, which has sparked some internal chatter.
The network is trying to balance the emotional weight of Savannah's personal tragedy with the need to protect the morning show franchise. Hoda has been essential for stability, but the return broadcast is being designed as a solo spotlight for Savannah to connect with the audience. It is a delicate situation because morning television relies so heavily on the chemistry and presence of its hosts. Executives are aware that every detail of this return will be scrutinized by viewers. They want to ensure the transition feels natural, while acknowledging the ongoing heartbreak Savannah is still facing.
Moving to the Pussycat Dolls are officially back, but they are returning as a trio this time. Nicole Scherzinger, Kimberly Wyatt, and Ashley Roberts have reunited for a new single called Club Song and a massive global tour. This comeback marks the 20th anniversary of their debut album, PCD. The new track is described as a dance floor anthem that stays true to their early 2000s sound. The tour will kick off in June and include 53 dates across North America and Europe, with special guests Lil' Kim and Maya joining them for the high-energy shows.
Nostalgia is a huge driver for these reunions, and experts say fans who grew up with the group now have the disposable income to attend these big arena events. Performing at Madison Square Garden and London's O2 Arena shows just how much staying power the brand still has. Even though the lineup is smaller now, the excitement for their return is significant. It is their first new recording since their brief comeback in 2019. For many fans, this tour is a chance to relive the pop era that defined their youth with modern production values.
Next, Jane Fonda is not letting her grievances about the Robert Redford tribute go. She reiterated that she should have been the one on stage at the Oscars, instead of Barbra Streisand. Fonda pointed out her extensive filmography with Redford, spanning from the 60s all the way to 2017. She feels she had a much deeper professional and personal connection to him that would have made for a more meaningful tribute. During an after-party interview, she playfully but firmly jabbed at the decision, making it clear that she felt overlooked by the Academy's producers.
Despite her jealousy, Fonda did spend time gushing about how much she loved Redford and how he changed the industry by supporting independent films. She called him the most gorgeous human being with incredible values. While Streisand's performance was emotional and well received by the audience in the room, Fonda clearly believes her four-movie history gave her a unique perspective that was missing from the night. It is a classic Hollywood story of two legends having very different ideas about who best represents the legacy of a shared co-star and friend who passed away.
Finally, Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian have seemingly confirmed their romance with a very public social media interaction. After Kim posted photos of herself in a gold Gucci gown from the Oscars after-party, the Formula One driver left a heart eyes emoji in the comments. For a guy who is known for being incredibly private, this is a massive move. Fans immediately began freaking out, taking the comment as official confirmation that the two are dating. It is a rare glimpse into Hamilton's personal life, and a big step for the high-profile couple's public image.
The reaction from fans was instant, with thousands of replies questioning if they are now officially a couple. Kim has been making waves throughout the award season, but this interaction with Lewis has stolen the spotlight. Some are even calling him her endgame. Given how carefully both of them manage their brands, a public comment like this is likely a calculated decision to let the world know they are together. It adds a whole new level of intrigue to the celebrity dating scene, pairing a global sports icon with one of reality TV's biggest stars.
That wraps up our daily briefing. For more updates on these stories and the latest in entertainment, make sure to follow the show. We will be back tomorrow with another roundup.